online broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hello, and welcome to the after show for Chasing Life on ABC Family. We're in episode 5, guys, in season 2. It's called The Domino Effect. I'm Heather Cruz. Just kidding, I'm Heather Gardner. I do that every single time. Listen, I just got married. I can never remember my name.
Heather, you've been married for like a month and a half now.
Listen, you get married and see how much you forget your new name. I'm just kidding. I'm Heather Gardner.
To be fair, Heather Cruz rolls right off the tongue.
Heather
Gardner.
And listen, I've been Heather.
Memory.
Listen, I've been Heather Cruz for how many years of my life? Okay, it's hard. Let's move on to people who know their names.
All right, hey guys, I'm Michelle Fee.
I'm Kristen Strange.
I'm Sam Davidson.
And again, welcome to the craziness that is your after show for Chasing Life. You can follow us on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV. Use the hashtag ABTV Chasing Life.
Please
To
conversate with us.
To
Alright,
conversate, yeah.
Yeah, we respond. I even responded to hate ones. We got some haters. We got some haters out there. But listen, you better have a real good argument for hating because I am totally going to throw you down.
We have feelings too, you guys.
I don't care. I'm just saying, like, have a good argument. I will come back at you. I like this show.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a pretty epic show tonight.
The Domino Effect.
The Domino
I like it, and I was
Effect.
immediately concerned by the title.
Listen.
I was like, oh god.
We knew this was coming.
I know.
Okay, let's start with. Let's go in order. Based on what happened. It was time for the bachelorette party and the bachelor party. That kind of sprung out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But the bachelorette party was kind of planned.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they decided to get a little wild and cray-cray.
I didn't like that she thought that it was going to be calm. I didn't like that. I was like, go crazy. Well,
Yeah.
Go crazy. It's
Seriously.
your bachelorette party.
Go crazy.
Yeah. I wanted her to, like, go on a trip.
Well, she did.
She didn't go on a trip.
But no, that girl goes on so many
I know.
trips.
She doesn't need to go on another vacation. But she was like, let's just keep it calm. I want to invite my mom and grandma. I was like,
Okay.
your mom and grandma can hang out with you the next day. They do not have a
Right.
place at your bachelorette party unless they're going to be putting ones in the stripper's panties.
Well, that kind of did happen.
That's true. Grandma was a little bit better.
Right. I mean, I agree with you, but I also think that her life is so weird and
That's
off-center
true,
right
it
now.
is.
Like, we're seeing this week by week, but I think it might be day by day, honestly, for her, like a shorter amount of time. So things seem to be happening very fast and crazy.
I thought it was good that they invited the mom and the grandma because obviously they're very sensitive. They want to spend as much time with April as possible, and April's like being pulled in a million different directions. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I just wish she would have been able to have, like, if she wasn't sick and she was just getting married, she wouldn't have invited them.
Yeah,
She would
for
have had a
sure.
brunch.
Right.
She wouldn't be getting married.
Right, that's true.
True, that too.
I just feel like
That
I want my bachelorette party to just be, like, super crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going
So-
to a bachelorette party this weekend, actually, my sister's.
Oh, right, yeah.
So,
Are you guys having a stripper? Because I had a stripper at this one I went to a couple weeks ago.
was it good?
His name was Lorenzo, too, if you want to look him up on TemeculaStrippers.com.
Wow.
Don't do this at work, y'all.
Let me tell you. He was less of a stripper and more of, like, an acrobatic dancer. Like, he was, like, flipping us. He was like, hey, come here. What? And I was like, whoa.
I don't want strippers to touch me.
They do.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm a married woman now.
I know, but...
I'm not sure how I
If
could
we
handle
brought
this.
Channing Tatum up in here
That's
and told him
true.
to throw you up in
Listen,
the air.
that is a different story. This is
Oh my
not
God.
Channing Tatum. Well, he was, but he is not on TemeculaStrippers.com. This is Channing Tatum we're talking about here, okay? Okay.
Well, we ordered Nick Jonas, but he didn't come.
Oh my god,
I don't
I'd be
know.
so disappointed.
Well, you know what? I feel like it was probably a good decision in the end because that would have felt a little bit like child pornography.
He's
He's
fine now.
He looked like Nick Jonas at 17, though.
Oh,
The
that's
Nick
kinda
Jonas
weird.
guy.
Okay.
So,
well,
anyways, back to April's bachelorette party.
They went to a strip club because they just went to like a dinner, right? And just kind of
They
had
went
a
to, like,
few
a wine
drinks.
Dinner or
tasting.
wine tasting.
That is so boring.
I know, they
I'm
didn't
glad they decided to go have a little fun.
They said it
cut
wasn't
loose.
even great wine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Disappointing.
So disappointing. I'm glad that they cut loose, which April needs to do. She keeps saying she needs to do it, and then she never does.
Right.
Like-
Well, I feel like this new girl, I can't remember her name. Is her name Sarah, the other girl that has cancer?
I
The
know,
girl with
I
the
can't
black
remember.
hair, the
Yes.
black wig on.
The black and blue.
Yeah.
Pull a little Kylie
Meg's
Jenner.
friend.
Meg's
Yes,
friend.
Meg's friend. I feel like she is, I don't know, like, I feel like she's going to open up April in ways that, like, she, you know what I mean?
That's good, though, I feel like.
Because she was the first one that said to her, what you do for a living is just a lie.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah, and she's a big actress, that woman. So she's not just like dropping in to have her little 2-liners every
Right.
few episodes. She's gonna for sure have a purpose.
Good. We're going to see more of her for sure. I think she already has had a purpose with, she was the one who kind of changed April's life decisions to quit her job and kind of pursue what's really important to her in what maybe could be the last few days of her life.
Right.
So,
But don't you guys also think it's kind of weird that April is, like, easily persuaded like that? Like, I
Yes.
mean, I know that she, Krista Rodriguez's character, like, makes a really good point, but at the same time, it's like, April, maybe you should start thinking for yourself and not
What
other people are telling you.
But
to
I
do.
think for the first time she is kind of thinking for herself, and like I don't know, I feel like cancer would change your perspective on life. So, and maybe and you're sure your job is for yourself, but there's so much more to your life than just your job.
Yeah.
And I think that she's realizing that, especially since it could be the last little bit.
Yeah.
But we
Not fun.
don't really know, what the doctor said exactly. Like, if you do this experimental treatment, like, you can live for this long.
Right.
We haven't got that far yet.
I guess. It's confusing to me because I'm trying to weigh all of her decisions with her, like, medical condition, and I'm not quite sure of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She hasn't had a doctor's appointment in a few weeks. Not since the second episode.
Yeah, like second, third.
It's been a bit.
It's been the wedding frenzy recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we should get an update. I feel like
I like her shirt that said "I'm the bride, bitch."
That was a good one.
That.
I liked
did
that.
like
I
that
liked
shirt.
their crowns. I liked all of Beth's penis cake stuff, but she
And
didn't
the
make
boobs,
a
the
penis
boobs.
cake. Yeah. That's not a bachelorette party without a penis cake.
Never.
I need to put that on my list of things to get for my sister.
Yeah, you have to have a penis cake. You have to have like a blow up penis to put in the pool if you have a pool, or like penis straws,
They make these things.
penis shot glass.
Oh my god!
I did not know this.
Yeah, me either. Maybe you. What are you doing after this? Isn't there a strip
I'm
store
a
like
great,
up
I'm a great
the street?
bachelorette party.
She actually sells them out of her purse.
Oh my god!
Here, I have them right here. I bring them everywhere.
Little side business.
All right, moving on. We also had a bachelor party, a kind of an impromptu, thrown together thing. We introduced a new character, Leo's friend. I can't remember her name. I remember
Starts with the F. Frankie?
Frankie.
Someone
I
has
think
a phone,
it's
look
something
it up,
like
yeah.
She's kind of random. She's kind
Greek
of a random.
reunion.
Yes, I know they're both on Greek.
But she's
together.
an ABC Family alum.
Yeah,
she
Like,
is.
I'm so
Love
glad.
her.
I'm
Love
so glad
her.
they brought her because she's such a great actress.
Yes, she
And
really
she's
is.
gorgeous.
But she's very random. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh, hi, best friend
Here's a
from
friend.
forever ago.
Yeah.
But don't you
Like-
guys think that there's no such thing as random on this kind of show? Because
Of
life
course.
is so short and...
It's pretty random.
Yeah.
But no, we don't know what's going to happen between April and Leo, and maybe this woman
Well-
is
Oh my
finding
God.
something else.
Well,
I didn't look it up, but I'm waiting for predictions.
if you,
I know, right?
if you follow Italia on Instagram,
I do.
then you can see she's been in Rome. She said in tonight's episode that she's having her honeymoon in Italy. So, she's
I got
obvious-
predictions for that too.
But, yeah, if they don't get married, she just, goes
She just
on
goes.
honey. Yeah.
Well, but
Because
she-
that's what she does. She just
She
goes
just
on
goes
a
on
million
trips.
trips.
It's true.
What were you saying, Sam?
Oh, I was just going to say, she's getting married in real life, too, so who knows? Maybe...
That's true. They were filming.
That.
She was
Oh,
like,
it was
"Oh,
like
this is
a-
my executive producer with his foot up on they were weird."
They're probably
pictures.
trying to throw us off. I don't even
Maybe.
trust them anymore.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but I thought it was kind of a weird situation. So we got a break from I almost called him Domino. Dominic. We got a break from Dominic last episode. He wasn't in it at all, and then all of a sudden he's back and he's got these feelings.
I know. I'm so glad he got punched in the face.
Oh, no. I've
Oh my
been
God.
waiting for this moment. Well, it was kind of interesting. He's trying to do super nice things for April. Let me walk with you. Let me show you my new house. Oh my gosh, let me hook you up with this great book deal. Like,
Yeah.
he's totally trying to get out of the friend zone, but not aggressively enough. I think he was being very respectful to the situation.
He needs to back off.
Listen, he hasn't done anything.
What if what if like
He's doing
But
things emotionally.
But what if
he's not
what if
doing
right before
anything.
you were getting married, like someone from your husband's past came up and was like, "Hey, yeah, I just let me take you out to dinner. You know what? I know you're trying to do this. Let me give you this promotion. I know
Honestly-
someone. Let me hook it up."
Honestly, though, I would hope that I would be secure in my relationship
Right.
to let that happen. Obviously, there are some insecurities here.
But even if you weren't, like, wouldn't you be like, okay, this is weird. Like, this is annoying that someone's trying to get out at my fiance.
But I don't think he was up until the end of the episode when he finally revealed that he does
I mean,
have feelings.
He
But,
wasn't forward about
He's
it.
not
but
very
he's like,
forward
let me
towards
hook you
her,
up
but
to
he's
a book
being
deal.
he's being a very good friend,
Yeah.
which is obviously a passive-aggressive way of showing feelings. But he hasn't done anything up until, of course, the end of the episode.
Yeah.
He hadn't done anything. He hasn't said anything to April. He dated someone else. He dated her sister. I mean, like, he hasn't done anything.
I do think he redeemed himself by not hanging out with her. I was like,
Afterwards.
good job. Stay away from her. Just ignore her
think he's-
calls. You're
right.
busy. You're not
Okay,
going
well,
to
we
the
never
wedding.
explained what happened. So let's backtrack a bit. So he's again being a super nice friend. I've got a band for your wedding. Let me hook it up for you. So Leo, of course, steps in. I'm gonna go see this band too, Mr. Macho. And they go together. All of a sudden it becomes Leo's bachelor party with the one random girlfriend. Did we decide what her name was?
No, I didn't
Frankie.
look her
We'll
up.
call her Frankie.
Frankie? Okay, we'll call
I
her
think
Frankie.
her name is Frankie.
Anyway, so they have this bachelor party together. He gets drunk. They invite Dominic over and
Make a pet named Domino for them.
yes, exactly.
I thought they
the
called him
Domino
Dimples.
effect. No.
Leo calls him Dimples.
Oh, that's right.
I call him Dimples.
Frankie was like, "Oh, it's Domino. You guys are Domino. That's so
Yeah.
cute."
It was really cute.
Yeah.
Well, Leo gets
Cute.
drunk and he starts going, "Oh, I was so wrong about you. You're so harmless." And man, apparently he would need to show.
Yeah, like why? I'm like, calm down. Why are you so upset? Like he's off your back right now. This is when you could make your move. Why are you so upset? He thinks you're harmless.
Because it's a guy ego thing, I feel like.
Yeah, I
right?
think so too.
But I mean, Dominic totally just turned on the freaking Hulk. Like he went from 0 to 100.
He did. He's like,
real quick.
whatever. I do have feelings. I'm still in love with your fiance. I don't care that you're getting married whenever next week. Who knows? But I don't care.
yeah, he didn't care.
Done. I mean, honestly, I kind of loved it.
I know you did.
I know. Do I need to make my own little island
yeah,
here?
you do.
What about, oh, you didn't like it either?
To be frank with you, after Dominic's behavior tonight, you know how I'm always split, but I'm more on Team Leo now after
If
Dominic's
you love
behavior.
something, set it free. If it loves you, it will come
But I
back
feel
to
like
you
he
in the
has
end.
set it free. He's
No.
been
So
trying
then
for
move on,
2
Dominic.
seasons. He's been trying for 2 seasons to set it free. Like I said, he's had other relationships. He's had one-night stands. He's been a friend. He's been there. You know, and this isn't one-sided. April could steer back too. Obviously, like she's got to know something is going on. Like he's just not being a super
I
cool
think she's
friend.
being super oblivious
No,
to
no,
it.
no.
I
When
think
at the end of the
yeah,
episode,
she was like,
she knows. She knows something. And she was like super sad that he wouldn't come hang out with her.
yeah, but she wanted this relationship to be like solely platonic. Like he obviously doesn't, you know. So
But
it's like,
does she?
I feel like she
Does
does.
she?
I feel like she does because if she didn't and she knew it was wrong for her relationship, I don't think she would have pursued it.
I don't think you should
I
pursue it
mean,
anyway, especially since they hadn't broken up that long
They
ago.
got
Right.
married so quick or they got engaged so
Engaged.
quick that, I mean, I feel like she really probably hasn't had time to mourn her relationship with Dominic. So she's like trying to do that as well as preparing for a wedding because who knows how much time she has left and she wants to get married and she does want to get married to Leo. But I mean, she's still got like a little bit of that
But
residual
does she
mourning.
really? Because now
Well,
we
Dominic
kind of
didn't
skipped
propose.
over. We skipped over the part where she and Grandma get arrested.
Oh, right, that was great.
So yes, at the strip club, they go crazy and they get arrested. But when they're in the jail cell together, she's like, "Oh, I didn't have cancer. I wouldn't be marrying a guy that I just met." Like she knows that it's crazy for her
Yeah.
to be doing this. Like
Yeah.
she subconsciously knows these.
But
things.
she's just jumping in, which is good.
But see, if she just wants to have that experience and have a wedding, maybe she's regretting her decision of making it Leo.
Yeah, but I mean, if 50% of marriages end in divorce, then like hers, it probably isn't going to end like that because as that morbid girl
Till death
said, she's
do
not
you
going to have
part.
time for that. So,
Right.
But what if she does? What if she does
Exactly,
have
and she's
time for
stuck
that?
with
Well,
Leo
divorce
forever.
is always an option,
It is
guys.
always an option.
I mean, it's not a great option, but she's not stuck. If she, if they get better and then they realize they're better off separated, then that's fine. I mean,
I agree.
I don't agree.
If I was gonna die, if I thought I was gonna die, I would be like, I want to get married right now, and I would get married because that's something I want to do before I die.
You
But,
just
like,
pick a random guy, be like,
well,
oh,
no, but I
you're
mean,
cute.
it's like she was in a relationship. Like, if
Right,
I was single,
kinda.
I wouldn't be like, you.
Kinda.
We're getting married tomorrow.
But I feel like that's exactly what she did. She was she wasn't even in a full-blown relationship until they decided to get married because they were back and forth. He was still kind of being a douche.
Yeah.
And they were back and forth, and she was being kind of crazy too and not understanding. And then all of a sudden, I have cancer again. Let's get married. Okay. So no, they weren't in a relationship. That she basically did pluck someone off the street.
I mean,
No,
she took
'cause
like a
And it would have been
knew
Dominic
him.
if Dominic hadn't been so crazy. I mean, hello, they were on a break. If Dominic, they would still be together.
Well, can we actually talk about that for a moment? Because today, or last night and today when I rewatched it, I was like, wow, what happened to Dominic? Why didn't she stay with him? And then
because he got upset.
it was the most awful thing
Yeah,
when
he was bad.
he was there visiting her in the hospital as she had cancer and was basically dying, like about to go into this crazy treatment. His ego was too big for what was going on.
Yeah.
And that
He
was,
left.
I honestly think that is just done for me. That's how I feel about
But
him.
but think about what she did though.
I don't think she did anything that
Well,
I mean, I don't think
At that
technically it
point-
wasn't wrong because they were technically on a break. But at the same time, like, you still have those feelings. And he was really hurt. And he did come back. Like, he took some time and was there for her during her treatment a little bit.
You shouldn't have that big of an ego when someone has cancer and they have
Yeah.
a disease, and like
Yeah.
you have to kind of give them a break, I think, to
Right.
be able to have the openness and ability to do what they want to
But
do.
it wasn't also just her having sex with Leo. Like, she hid her cancer for months from her boyfriend. You know, and it was that betrayal, I feel
yeah,
like,
but I
too.
feel like that shouldn't be something that you are like upset over.
Also-
like sometimes people hide things because
If
I mean
she-
things like that.
I think
Yeah.
I'd be upset.
If she slept with Leo that soon after her and Dominic were like on a break, then
Oh, she's got some issues, absolutely.
I feel like if you're willing to give up everything with Dominic to sleep with Leo, then like obviously there had been stuff building up to that. You probably want to be with Leo.
But does she?
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't know. That longing gaze. She was right outside his house. He was there, nursing his black
Well, maybe
eye.
she just doesn't. We know she doesn't have a lot of friends. So maybe she's just like, I need a friend. I need more friends. I can't rely on Beth and my
April is a
estranged
fickle
stepsister.
woman.
Right.
This April.
Well, why is it though? I was watching Chasing Lake with my mom last night,
That's
and
great. Oh,
that's
she was just like, "Question though, Sam, why does April only have like one friend?" And
That's
she,
what I
and
was
she grew up in
I was like,
Boston.
why in the world? Like, her group of friends are like the most drama-filled people in her
Right.
life, and they're just still hang out.
But
I-
it's
I've
like
been
that's
saying
where
that.
she was raised, is Boston,
Yeah.
right? And she is one person.
That's what I said.
I don't understand. I mean, I guess she has like Meg, kind of, but like that's like her cancer friend.
But they just met.
Yeah. I don't understand how she like. I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know.
She has Danny too. I guess he's a
Danny
friend.
was like barely
Why
around.
wasn't Danny at the bachelor party? He could have intervened.
He
Been
probably-
like, yo, Leo, cool it. Dominic, stop. Go home.
Yeah.
I feel like he would have been that
yeah.
person too.
He would have
And
been a
then
good buffer.
He
Yeah.
would have hooked up with the friend.
That's a pairing. I was kind of hoping that Dominic and Frankie would hook up. I was like, let's get that.
No. We're just gonna save that for predictions.
Can we have that happen?
Well, we also had another storyline. We kind of got on a tangent. Brenna has a new friend.
You guys, I love this storyline.
Really?
I do too.
I know. From the last season when they showed his little face so quick, I was like, I love it.
I think it's nice, but it was kind of awkward. And she was like,
was
I'm
really
hanging out with you because you have
awkward.
cancer.
That was
I
so
cannot
bad.
believe she said that.
That was almost as bad as Kelly Osbourne today.
yeah. It was.
So bad.
I was just like, you don't say that. Your sister has cancer. You should know better. You don't
Right.
tell her, like, April, I'm dropping out of private school because you have cancer. I mean,
she
she
kinda
knows,
did.
but
Yeah,
you don't
but-
say that.
Well, she did, because she's kind of selfish, this Brenna girl. But
She is
And
She has the
not.
right to, like, if she wants to be selfish, she has the right to be
sure,
selfish.
but you know,
It hasn't been about her for a long time.
it's
Right.
true.
Yeah.
And this was a very selfless act that she
Yeah.
did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she had the right, her heart was in the right place. It just came out wrong when she said it.
Right.
Unlike Kelly Osbourne.
I missed that, but we'll get back to that later.
Like, maybe after.
Yeah. No, but I thought that what they did was really sweet.
Making out.
Making out.
Yeah.
The guy obviously has cancer. He can't be in contact with any kind of germs. He has to eat certain foods. And all he wants to do is be a normal 17-year-old kid, as any 17-year-old
Yeah.
kid would be. So I want to make out with a girl. I want to hang out. I want to do these things. But he really can't, or he might die.
Yeah.
So Brenna concocts this wonderful plan. And
Do
it
you
was
think
really
that
cute.
maybe it'll make Ford be like, huh, maybe I like girls?
I think. Well,
Oh,
Brenna,
wow.
Brenna, I believe, is bisexual.
Right.
So I
Yes.
think there is going to be a little
yeah.
love.
Yeah, I think that there should be.
I think there should be too. That's so sweet.
I know.
Cute.
Well, when I was watching it, I somehow was like, Brenna knows that she gave her bone marrow or whatever it was. This, and my mom was like, no.
She doesn't know yet.
She doesn't
She
know
has
yet.
no idea. And I was like, she knows. No,
No.
she doesn't know. She really doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I learned from last night. I always thought she was like, ooh, purposely sat down next to him. Like last week.
I think she sympathizes with him because
Yeah.
her sister's going through the same thing. But yeah, I don't think that she knows.
No,
yet.
she definitely doesn't know. We know that
going
now.
to be revealed. I'm sure of it, and it's gonna be
Right.
great. But yeah, I like them. I like this storyline. I like where it's going.
He's such a cutie.
so
He's
sweet.
so
Very
cute.
cute.
And I love how she was like super cool after the fact when he was like showing off to his friends. Guess
I
what? I got to see. And she
know.
like played it off, which I thought was
Okay,
awesome.
Finn, thanks for coming over.
I know, it was so cute.
I'm at a new public school. I don't know anyone. I don't care.
Right.
Sure, I'm a weirdo,
Yeah.
bisexual, lesbian. I make out with girls in front of other guys. Get it.
That
Can
is
you do that
a great
again, please?
summary
Can you do
of
that
who
again?
Brenna is right now.
I feel like she's taking over my little voices.
She is.
I love it.
Heather's usually our impersonator.
Sorry.
No, I love it. I always thought I was the crazy one, but there's two of us.
Oh,
now.
there are two of us.
Oh, God.
Did you guys see that picture though of the wedding?
Hmm?
The picture, someone tweeted it at us, a picture of the wedding. It's like a picture from Getty
Oh, yes.
Images of the wedding of all of them. So I think that they do get married because there was like a wedding photo. Like it looked like a legit wedding photo.
Oh,
Which
I have
could
to- I
have
have
just
to
been-
see
could have
this.
just been
I have to
staged.
see
It
this.
It could have been
Just
a
staged.
right. It could have been a set
Wait, I
picture.
thought she like collapses or something.
Yeah.
Listen, they're not getting married.
Maybe she
They're
gets
not
backed
getting
up.
married.
Maybe she gets backed up.
Okay, we have one more storyline to get through, and that's the book. Now, Rachel, I'm just using all the wrong names tonight.
I'm like,
and I
lucky
got friends. No,
We can talk about that.
Oh, I would love
Yeah.
that. April decided that she wants to follow in her father's footsteps and write a book, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's really, really cool. So, good old friend Dominic sets
Ugh.
up a meeting. Don't you roll your eyes and stick out your tongue? No. He sets up a meeting with his publisher. Is that what it was? Publisher. And
book agent.
Yes. And they
Because
decided
it's so
to write a
easy to
book.
get those. And
I
she's
know,
just-
right? Happens.
She's just like, oh yeah, let me take this meeting. Okay, I want to work with you.
Just because you're the daughter of a famed author, you're gonna be great too.
Yeah.
It's not how it works. Have you seen Mother
She didn't
Daughter
even show her
Singers?
anything.
I know.
Well,
She's just like,
maybe
I
she
have this
just
idea.
knew.
She had a sense.
It was forced.
I don't know. I'm a little torn about her decision to write a memoir though instead. First
I
of all,
was too, actually.
I'm like, number one, you've lived 24 years.
Right.
So I don't really think that you're at the stage in your life where you have a lot to remember other than like college and a year of cancer.
Yes.
So
I agree.
I mean, I get that there's a lot that's happened, but who's gonna read it except for your family?
Maybe it could be like part memoir and then part like
surviving
advice,
cancer.
right? Surviving cancer advice
Yeah.
to people who are going
well,
through it.
honestly, I didn't think that was a very original idea to begin with.
And
I feel like everybody does that.
And I feel like you have to plan your life like if you have cancer, you have to plan your life like you're gonna live. If she plans it like she's gonna die, then like
Her spirits get down.
right, you're
and-
it's like she's preparing herself right now to die. She's like, okay, I'm gonna write this memoir because I'm only gonna get one book out. But like you can't live your life preparing to die. You have to live your life preparing to survive. So she should write this young adult thing to like her like her writer said, to put her on the map, and then she can write whatever she wants. But
I don't know, guys. I disagree
Are you
with
torn?
you.
Oh, yeah?
No, I totally disagree with you. I mean, I think that if I, or, you know, like if I was given that diagnosis and I'm a writer, I would want to give, like, the best that I had. Like, my best.
For sure.
things.
And I understand where she's coming from because, again, back to the jail cell with the grandma. I mean, she said that if she was going to do one last thing, because everything that she does could possibly be the last time she ever does that. And she's faced with those kinds of decisions in her life.
Mm-hmm.
And so if she only has the chance to write one book, like, what's it going to be? And obviously you want it to be something meaningful and
You don't
things
want it
like
to be
that.
Twilight.
Exactly, which is what she was kind of going
She
towards.
could leave so much money for Brenna's private school education.
True that. No, so I mean, I get it, but I also understand the publisher's decision to pass.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I do too. It's like
Yeah.
we're not gonna make any money off of it.
Honestly, in this day and age, she should just start a blog.
She could
Right.
just self-publish.
She could do that.
Well,
too.
I do love that the publisher decided to say no, which was, I was expecting the publisher to be like, wow, what an original
but
idea.
I don't think it
But
was an
wasn't.
original idea.
No, it wasn't. And we would have been sitting there saying, this is not an original idea. This is unrealistic. And I'm glad that she said no.
Yeah.
And April was like, okay, thank you so much. Like, she was still happy
still-
with
yeah.
the fact that she is choosing to do this.
She really does need to just start a blog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloggers. That's the way of the future.
Yeah.
Well, guys, shall we get to some predictions? I think so.
Who wants Uncle
And
George to come
now,
back?
your AfterBuzz
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Who's gonna start it off tonight?
I'll start.
Go. Yeah.
Okay, so I think Uncle George is going to come back.
Stellar prediction.
Steal her prediction.
Stellar prediction.
And I think that they didn't touch a lot upon, you know, the dad in this whole thing, but
They did kind of a little bit. They
Kind of,
brought
yeah.
it up, and Sarah was just like, I don't want to talk about
yeah,
it.
which made me think, whoa, you know way, because last week we were like,
True that.
does Sarah know?
Yeah.
Does Sarah know more, or is she just blissfully ignorant? But no.
She's trying to move on though too.
I think she's dealing with a lot in her life, and to dig up those old wounds is probably not the best thing for her right now.
But there's a book. There's a book that these girls don't know what's real, what's
Right.
not real. Like, we're going to find out what is real and what is not real. And I don't remember. I think someone said that the dad, or April sees like a vision of her dad, or he might just show up at the wedding, and then that's why she collapses. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
So dramatic.
Yeah, and I think she's going to end up at the end of the season, April, with Dom, but more open-ended, like, hey, let's go be young together kind of thing, not like a marriage thing.
I agree.
I think that I know
Oh!
that
someone
April
has
and
read it.
Leo
Oh, no.
are going to get
You're
married.
going to get it on your island over here.
And they're going to get married and they're going to go on their honeymoon to Italy. And they're just going to
This
be
is the most boring
so
show.
blissfully in love that I like to live in a world where people can get married and be blissfully in love forever. I like that world.
It's called
Are
Disney.
you finished?
Maybe you should write a fan fiction.
Maybe I
Start a blog.
I just feel like I'm April.
Okay.
So I want to marry Leo.
You don't have cancer, do you?
No, not as far
Okay.
as I know, but I mean, I just feel like, you know, I could die at any moment too, just like we all could. I could
True.
like get hit by a car on the way driving home.
Wow, you're so morbid.
I'm just saying,
Awful.
death is around the corner for all of us,
Well,
and you never know
Well,
when
then
you're gonna
fine.
die.
Go pluck someone off the street and get married then.
So I like to live every day like it's my last too, while planning for my future. But I like to believe that they're going to get married, because if they're not, I think that my heart's going to break a whole lot.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'll go next. No.
Right.
I agree with that. Nothing that you said. Okay. Despite the feelings that could be brewing on both sides of the Dominic and
Yeah.
April line, they have talked about this all season, and something is going to come of it. Whether it be Dominic interrupting the wedding, trying to get her back,
I object.
whether he tries to run away with her, whether, you know, and who knows? She might say no, but there is going to be a big moment. He's going to reveal his feelings
Yeah.
for her. I'm unsure what she'll do. I do not
Shoot them down.
I do not think that that she's gonna get married to Leo. I just don't see it happening. I feel like also this season they have been really playing on the fact that they're not getting along very well. They're discovering things about each other that they don't necessarily like. They're not very compatible. They're learning all these things, and all of a sudden, Dominic is just the friend who's there. And look, he writes just like April. He has the same career just like April. He's set up for the future. He has a house, and he's planning for all these things like April had always wanted. Yeah. They're gonna go to Rome. She's gonna run away with Dominic to Rome. I like that idea.
I feel like none of us this week are like on like the same level at all.
What do you think?
I think that Leo and April will get married.
Woo!
But
It's me and you, girl.
Calm down.
It's me and you.
Calm down. But I think that after they get married, they're gonna like call it off. Or not like call it off, or like just like annul their marriage because they like didn't get married like for a really long amount of time. So I think that's gonna happen.
But is she gonna go back to Dominic?
I don't want her to, but I have a feeling that that is probably what's going to happen.
But
like she's
so
not gonna
cute.
like go back fully with him, but I think she's going to talk to him about something.
I'm way too emotionally invested in
They're
this.
so cute together.
Right now, you telling me that they're not going to get married, I'm like, oh, it's like hurts my
you
heart.
really
But then that
are.
means you can get married to him.
Yeah.
This is true.
Oh
You
wait,
are
I
April.
forgot. Frankie. They are much more compatible, Leo
They're
and Frankie.
so cute together.
Yeah, hello.
Well,
Front
we all-
shoulder.
yeah.
When April leaves Leo at the altar to run away to Rome with Dominic, who's gonna be there to fall back on their shoulder? Frankie.
But no
and
one
guess
wants to
what?
be backup girl.
I'm just spitting everywhere. And guess what? They're all gonna keep hanging out together because that's the world they live in.
Oh my
They're going to
God.
be like, you guys want a double date?
I know.
Great.
Thank you. We all got to move to
Oh,
Boston, right? That's
gosh.
where that happens.
Oh gosh. Okay. Tweet us your predictions. Use the hashtag ABTV Chasing Life. And why don't you guys tell them where they can find you so they can specifically tell you you're wrong, that you're right, you're wrong, and I'm right, of course.
So
Of
you
course.
can find me on Twitter at Kristen_Strange and Instagram as well. And just tell me how much you love Leo and April. And they are going to get married. So if you don't think that they're going to get married,
gonna get married.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
No, send
You're
her.
going to break
Send
my
her.
heart.
Tell her, Sam.
Well, guys, if you are as torn as I am, you can tweet and Instagram me at SamD43 and then go to my website at SamDavidsonEntertainment.com and tell me how much you hope Leo and April do or don't get married.
And tell her mom how much we're excited to hear her call in.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, she
Please
needs
start,
to call
Michelle.
in.
Michelle.
Well, I guess if you want to agree with me and then like hashtag or actually at all these people and tell me that I'm right, you can tweet or Instagram me at @_MichelleFee.
And you can find me and all the wonderful right things that I say. That's okay. I told you I get haters too, and I welcome them. I will shoot you down. At Heather G TV, that is my correct Instagram and Twitter name. Again, use the hashtag ABTV Chasing Life. We will see you next time, guys. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.